Welcome back, everyone. Happy to bring on Nextech3D.ai. It trades on the OTCQX under the symbol NEXCF and on the CSE under the symbol NTAR and on the FSE under the symbol EP2. It's a company that provides AI-powered 3D and AR solutions for e-commerce marketing and events. The company develops and acquires what it believes are disruptive technologies, and once commercialized, spins them out as standalone public companies, issuing a stock dividend to shareholders while retaining a significant ownership stake in the public spinout. Its breakthrough generative AI technology has helped it garner industry dominance in 3D e-commerce, already making it a preferred 3D model supplier for Amazon. With the increasing popularity of AR and e-commerce globally, Nextech3D.ai's services are providing an excellent runway for ongoing growth. For investors looking to participate in the commercialization of AI technology, Nextech3D.ai presents a very unique opportunity. Happy to welcome CEO and founder, Evan Gappelberg. Nice to see you, Evan.
Thank you. Thank you. Great to be here. All right, so let's kick it off. Nextech3D.ai, your 3D company. ARWAY is our 3D model factory where we create 3D models for Amazon that they show on their e-commerce site. Toggle3D.ai is a subsidiary that we spun out. That's its own public company, and that's a 3D design studio for designers. ARWAY.ai is a spatial computing platform, also a spin-out company of ours. And MapD is our 3D mapping software that we use for events globally. So as we go forward, here's our disclaimer. This is a little bit about me and our mission. I think it's important to know, the CEO a little bit. I've personally invested over $1 million into many millions into Nextech. I'm the single largest shareholder. I'm aligned with our investors. If you look at my track record, I've been creating shareholder value for over 20 years. I took Take-Two Interactive Software public back in the 1990s. That was when I started out. It now has over a $20 billion valuation. And really what that was a play on the emerging video game industry, which back then was just emerging as a mega trend. I took a cannabis company public back in 2015, 2016, and that went up from like a nickel to $2 in 18 months. Again, that was a mega trend. Nextech, we took public back in 2018, and it went from 25 cents IPO to $10 in 20 months. And again, that was a mega trend during COVID. ARWAY, we spun out as an IPO at 25 cents. It went to $2 in 6 weeks. Toggle went from 25 cents to $4.50 in just a couple of weeks. So, we've done this a few times. We've been driving shareholder value for decades. The idea, my business is really in creating shareholder value by getting in front of mega trends. And if you look at today versus yesterday it was about the internet, it was about smartphones, and today it's really about AI. And so artificial intelligence is the dawn of a new era of computing. It's a significant change in society. It's going to change the way that we drive our cars, the way that our homes are operated. Lots of jobs are going to be disrupted. It really is a game-changing technology in probably the most significant way since electricity. If you look at our businesses, we're in the AI business. We create our own AI to help us disrupt industries that we currently operate our businesses in. So ARWAY3D, we are the leader in 3D modeling. We supply, again, Amazon with 3D models for their e-commerce platform. ARWAY is a spatial computing platform. We are the leaders in that industry that is emerging with Apple's Vision Pro, that's quickly becoming a very hot industry for developers. We own 13 million shares of ARWAY, which is its own public company. Toggle3D.ai, that's an AI-first, AI-powered 3D design studio. Again, we own 13 million shares of that spin out as well. MapD, we've been enhancing that platform for over 3 years, and it's actually just getting ready to scale now. If you look at our stock and you look at our share price, we have unfortunately followed the small cap stocks down. The entire complex of small cap, micro cap have come down quite dramatically. It represents an extremely attractive opportunity for new investors, in my opinion. If you look at our market cap, it sits around 29 million Canadian, which is around 20 million USD. And that is extremely, extremely undervalued in my view. We have a little over 100 million shares outstanding. Plus, we own 13 million shares in Toggle, which is worth over $5 million, maybe $6 million. And we own 13 million shares in ARWAY, which is worth $7 million. If you add up just those two blocks of stock, that's $13 million in value out of our market cap of 29 million. So quite an opportunity for new investors. When you look at our financial highlights, we are hitting record numbers. Year-to-date revenues up 157% compared to 2022. Gross profits been pretty steady at around 39%. Singular Research pegs us at 90 cents. Zacks pegs us at 78 cents fair value. If you look at the industries we're in, again, 4 groundbreaking proprietary technologies in hypergrowth markets: AI, 3D, augmented reality, machine learning. These charts represent the tailwinds that all those industries have today, and it isn't going to stop anytime soon. These charts go all the way out to 2030, and they are practically straight up. So when you look at the tailwinds of an industry, you couldn't ask for a better setup than these. When you look at our ownership, we really are a diversified technology company with 4 engines of growth. If you look at ARWAY, that's our 3D modeling business. We own and operate that. It has an end-to-end solution backed by AI. And we, again, scale 3D models. We just moved our operations to India to give us the lowest cost, highest quality, competitive advantage. The Amazon expansion is happening in Q4 2023, but most importantly, in 2024. We also service other enterprise clients as well, like Procter & Gamble, like Kohl's, Target, and others. And you look at Map Dynamics, we 100% own and operate that. That's an event-based live event technology platform. We've just merged ARWAY's tech into that app, and that's going to allow us to create augmented reality wayfinding for the event industry, as well as sponsorship opportunities using augmented reality. That platform has more than 900 customers, and we expect that to start to grow quite rapidly with our new technology that is being launched as we speak. When you look at our 2 spin-out companies, as mentioned, we have Toggle3D.ai, which we just spun out in June, symbol TGGL on the CSE, TGGLF on the OTC. We own 45% of that company. It's an AI-powered self-serve 3D design studio. I think we're up to over 19,000 people that are on that platform, and over 20,000 projects that have been created. That is just since really like June when we launched. So it's having a rapid ascent in terms of users. We're now retooling that platform to be more of a sales-oriented platform so that we get more people paying for the service. And so that is happening as we speak. And the relaunch of that is going to be October 16th, so about another week. Nextech is the majority shareholder. And so, we are obviously intimately involved in that business. ARWAY is our other spin out. We own 49% of that, symbol ARWY on the CSE, ARWYF on the OTC. Huge opportunity there. Indoor wayfinding. If you think of Google, they own, the wayfinding for outdoors with GPS. We have a spatial computing platform. It's not based on GPS. It's based on a new technology. And we now control indoor wayfinding. We have over 40 pilot programs. We have over a dozen paying customers. We are just getting started. We think it's going to really become a must-have technology in 2024 with Apple's Vision Pro and other glasses, but it works on every phone. So everyone that has a phone in their pocket, this works on your phone. So lots and lots of upside there, lots of momentum building in that business. Nextech3D, let's get a little more granular. We create 3D models with AI at mass scale for e-commerce brands. We're becoming the dominant player. Amazon is the 800-pound gorilla. There's nobody bigger than Amazon, but they're not our only customer. We also, supply Kohl's, Target, Dyson, Procter & Gamble, CB2, Napa, Kmart Australia, Crate & Barrel, Life Fitness, and 100 other companies as well. We believe we have the best price and the best quality in the market. We are purpose-built for scale. We really aren't dealing with any small customers anymore. It's all high-volume type of production. And the reason why this is being adopted, 3D models, that is because you get a 94% higher click-through rate when you have a 3D model versus a 2D flat photo, a 40% decrease in returns because you know what you're getting, and a 250% higher conversion rate. So, you just feel more confident that this is what you actually want. It's the try before you buy. Instead of having to go to the store, you're able to experience the product at home as a 3D digital twin. And it really is the future of e-commerce, and it's happening right now. It reduces returns by 40%, which equates to about a $300 billion solution for Amazon. If you look at these QR codes on screen, you could scan them and actually put a 3D model in your room right now if you want to test it out. Again, we're a preferred supplier to Amazon. Enormous growth opportunity. They've only converted less than 5% of all their 3D models. That means there's 95% upside. It's massive. And with that, let's go to the video. There you go. And so you were able to see a 3D model in a room. It looked like it was there, but it actually wasn't. So that's the magic of augmented reality. You get to see the size, you get to see the color, the shape, you get to see how it blends into the real world environment. It truly is the next generation of immersive shopping. Amazon's all in. And we are supplying them with more and more and more 3D models. Every single month, we supply them with thousands of 3D models. Our goal is to get into the tens and into the hundreds of thousands. And that's going to happen on the back of our proprietary generative AI. We've created over 50,000 3D models. We're now really up to over 60,000 3D models, and it's just not going to stop. If you look at our event industry, let's get a little more granular on that. It's an event tech platform that's seen strong growth. If you look at the industry, we're supplying some of the largest organizations in that industry. You can see some of the logos down at the bottom, but the main event is this new integration with ARWAY, where we've taken our existing spatial computing tech where you can turn a space into an interactive area with augmented reality and 3D models, and we've combined that with the Map Dynamics app. So now when you go to an event, you'll be able to wayfind your way to a booth. You'll be able to see a 3D model of a product at that booth, and you'll be able to interact with augmented reality experiences at the show. This is the only platform that offers that combination, and we're super, super excited about that as we transform the $50 billion global event industry into an augmented reality and experience platform. Toggle 3D, as mentioned, that's our AI-powered SaaS 3D design studio. We own 13 million shares. It takes CAD files and turns them into 3D visualizations. You don't need to be a designer. You don't need to be somebody who actually has any design experience. Now, I think we missed a video. I'm not sure. Is that a video? That's the ARWAY. It's hard to tell. But when we look at this technology, it is going head to head with Adobe and some of the other legacy software platforms. I think the easiest way to understand how this works, where you essentially point and click on products, and you're able to change the texture, meaning the leather, if it's leather, if it's fabric, if it's plastic, if it's glass, if it's metal, you're able to actually change the material for rapid prototyping using this technology, and it is in high demand. Again, we have over 20,000 projects that have happened in just the last 2 months. And with that, let's go to the video. Done. So there you have it, Toggle 3D.ai. It 3 core functionalities: takes a CAD file, converts it using AI, then you texture it in any texture you want, and then you customize with color options as well. We see tremendous opportunity with this platform. It's a SaaS platform, so it could scale very, very quickly. the product is taking off. Again, as mentioned, over 17,000 users, 19,000 projects, breakthrough generative AI. The users actually are continuing to go up. LG's on it, using it, Pfizer's using it, and lots of other enterprise customers that are using this platform today. It does have a competitive advantage. Again, if you look at the current software, you need specialized skills for Adobe or for Autodesk or Blender, expensive licenses, steep learning curves, difficult to collaborate. It's really a disconnected design system. And what we've done at Toggle is created a platform that appeals to everybody. No special experience required, affordable at $29 a month, AI-powered creation. It's on the web. You don't need any fancy computers. It's easy. The web collaboration for teams and clients is easy, and it's one integrated platform. It's disrupting the 3D design industry, just like Canva disrupted 2D design. And Canva, I think, is worth something like $28 billion. So ARWAY, our spatial computing platform, again, it's a public company, symbol ARWY on the CSE, ARWYF. This platform has, again, a first mover advantage, which is key with augmented reality. It's a no code, no beacon, hardware free, and there's over 2 billion installed users that can use this because it's everyone with a phone. We did spin it out about a year ago. We have lots of enterprise clients and customers that are on the platform, and over 41 pilots. If you look at demand for AR, it is quite extraordinarily high. And I think the best thing to kind of demo is to show you a video. With that, let's go to the video.
ARWAY is the way to make the shopping experience more engaging and exciting. Allow your customers to see products in an entirely new way with augmented reality content that brings the retail experience to life. ARWAY is a no-code, no-hardware, no-beacon platform that transforms shopping into an interactive experience that engages the public like never before. Advertise your tenants on the digital directory and use location pins and interactive maps to drive foot traffic to them. Engage your clients with rich AR content and generate revenue with immersive advertisements. With ARWAY, the shopping experience will be one to remember.
It's done.
And so you got to see how you can use augmented reality to wayfind your way to anywhere in a mall or in a school or in a hospital or in a museum. There's lots and lots of use cases for ARWAY. And we are integrating with the world's leading AR glasses, Apple's Vision Pro. We were selected by Apple to participate at their Vision Pro Developer Labs in Cupertino, California. We were there last week. We actually got to meet the Magic Leap CEO, and so that's an exciting connect. Who knows, maybe we'll meet the Microsoft CEO next for Microsoft HoloLens, but lots of exciting things happening with ARWAY. So if you look at the number of smartphones and the growth of smartphones, you see that in the chart on the left. It was just really straight up until you have, over 2 billion. Today, if you look at the number of augmented reality glasses, we're in the couple of million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. The phones went from 122 million in 2007, up to 1.5 billion by 2015, 2016, 2017. So it took about a decade. So if you look at where we are now with the glasses, you're in a couple of million. It's very early days. And that's when you make the biggest money, by investing in the next multi-decade long growth cycle in technology, which is going to be dominated by the glasses that Apple's putting out in 2024, plus all these other technologies that Nextech is ushering in to this new decade of AI. And here's our team of super individuals, lots of experience, not a lot of rookies here. We have Harish, who just came from Meta. Before that, he was at Microsoft. In between, he had a short stint actually at Nextech. You have Shadnam from Deloitte, our CFOs from Ernst & Young, COOs from Bank of America. If you look at our team, it's a dream team of technologists and entrepreneurs. With that, we'll go to the questions.
Great job, Evan. We do have lots of questions for you. Let's see how many we can get in. All right, so Randy Oscar asks, is there an update with Seller Central for Amazon? And will NASDAQ happen December?
Yeah, so Randy, I thought Seller Central was going to happen in September. It didn't happen. I was wrong. Now we just wait for Amazon. I'm not going to try and predict when Seller Central is going to open. It's an Amazon decision, not an Evan or Nextech decision. As far as NASDAQ, we applied. They sent us a couple of questions. We responded. Happened twice. So we're in contact. We're answering questions and responding.
David Priest and Lisa Beck ask if you can talk about glasses, wearable technology, and where exactly are you with this?
So the glasses are the future of augmented reality. Apple's Vision Pro is probably going to be the biggest deal in that industry. There's a bunch of glasses on the market already, but Apple always moves the needle. We are in the Apple ecosystem already. So we already actually had our first integration with the Vision Pro last week at the Apple Computer headquarters in Cupertino, California, which we were invited to by Apple. There was only a select number of invites. We were one of them. And my team told me that our tech works so well that some of the other people that showed up, their tech wasn't working. They actually were using our tech to demo their tech. So, yeah.
Does your tech work on Ray-Ban glasses?
No, because those are not augmented reality, glasses. They're not powerful enough. Let's put it that way. Those are not for wayfinding. That's very, very limited use. Those aren't the glasses that our platform is built for. That's basically like a bicycle, an EV bicycle versus an EV car. Okay. We're going to work with the EV cars. That's just an EV bicycle.
And last question from them, is Spotify still a customer?
Spotify, I don't remember working with Spotify. It's been a while, so I would say no.
Thomas Martin, heard you in an interview last week, and you mentioned that other whales are interested in your high-volume 3D business. So should Nextech shareholders expect another major customer signing in the coming weeks or months?
The contract is out. We just wait. So the whales take time. I could tell, Thomas, that I am waiting for the contract to come back from the whale. Until it happens, sometimes it takes a couple of weeks, sometimes it takes a couple of months. But there are other whales out there for sure.
A couple of questions from Assad, Antonio, and Damien. They missed you on your last EPS by only 2 cents, or you missed on your last EPS by only 2 cents. So is it a profitable Q4? Is that possible?
So, it's a complicated question. As a public company, I review this all the time with my CFO. So we, as a public company, have public company expenses, right? We got to file with our auditors. We got to do these emerging market events. There's lots of public company expenses. The business itself, if you just carve out the business, could be profitable, but when you have to cover the cost of operating a public company in Q4, I don't see the profitability happening. That's more of a 2024 conversation.
Can it become cash flow positive in 2024?
Yes.
And can you discuss passive profitability and when it's expected?
I don't know what passive profitability is unless we're talking about passive income's like a complete, I'm not sure what that means. Honestly.
Okay. If they want to explain that in more detail, great. And I'll go on to the next question. Rick Herrera wants you to talk about your India private press release. He sees how it will reduce cost. Does it open up any other doors, maybe to new technology?
It does. It is a significant part of Nextech growth strategy in 2024. Not only does it reduce costs, but it puts us in a very dynamic a region of the world. And there are some very big players in India and that part of the world that like to have a local office that they could go into and meet with some of our execs. And so it does open the door to new business opportunities. Also, Amazon is in Hyderabad. They're in the same town, the same city that we're in. They've already indicated that they want to come into our office once it's set up, which will be the end of this month. And they want to, meet with us essentially on a monthly basis and continue to build our relationship. Now that we're locals, we're literally down the block from them. They see that as a big positive. We see that as a big positive. So yeah, it's not just about cost. It's also about building relationships, deeper relationships with local tech companies as well, and especially our biggest customer, Amazon.
A few questions from Asad Rashid. Are you targeting for Nextech subsidiaries to be acquired? And would you consider operating MapD instead of launching it as a spinoff? So,
yeah, I would say the subsidiaries could easily be acquisition targets over the next 12 to 24 months. As far as MapD spinoffs, we don't have MapD scheduled for any spinoff currently, so that's not actually a thing today.
Can you give us any insight into the next spinoff candidate? Annette wants to know.
I can't today. The spinoffs are not on my mind today. We did one spinoff. I'll say this. We did a spinoff in Q4 of 2022. We did another spinoff in Q3 of 2023. So 2024, if you do the math, could be another spinoff, but we don't have anything scheduled today.
Well, congratulations on the official name change. And thank you for coming on our conference and giving us all of these updates. We're always happy to have you on, and we hope to see you again in the near future.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Evan. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back.